Hi, and welcome to my own attempt at a Onechunk series. This video will serve as an introduction of myself, as well as briefly explaining what a Onechunk account is, for my existing community that may not be aware, and to explain the rules I'll be following for those interested. First off, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Blice, I'm a furry variety streamer from the Netherlands. I started playing RuneScape back in 2005 when I was only 7 years old, and I've played it ever since, with some long multi-year breaks in between. I maxed my account in RS3 shortly before the release of Necromancy, and decided to jump into OSRS, something I've been playing back in the day, but never accomplished any bigger PvM goals in, like doing raids or getting a fire or infernal cape. Instead, I love the grindy goals, as is reflected in my love for shiny hunting in Pokemon, and I figured what better way to show my love for the grinds in OSRS than by starting a Onechunk ironman account. Okay, I'm going to briefly explain what a Onechunk account is, so if you want, feel free to skip this part of the video. The world of RuneScape is called Gielinor, and like all good things in life, like brownies, Gielinor is divided into chunks. You can also see chunks like little rooms in a house. If you own a house, you can freely move between all the rooms and go where you please. That's the experience for a regular account. As a guest in someone's house, you may only have access to the guest bedroom, and once you finish your task of unpacking and asked nicely enough, you may get access to the bathroom. Then when you finish your duties in the bathroom, you may get access to the living room or the hallway. This is more like the experience of a Onechunk account who has to finish all available tasks within a chunk, like chopping a certain tier of tree or fishing and cooking a fish that you can catch, but only if you currently unlocked chunks allow you to level to the level required to complete this task. Then, once all your tasks are done, you roll for a new adjacent chunk. It may sound a little complicated now, but I promise that you'll get used to the concept super quickly. Chunk accounts can be further sorted into a few different difficulties. You have the more relaxed versions like Onechunker, who can pick their own chunks from the available list. Then you have the standard chunk accounts that roll randomly from the available chunks but can put like a limiter on the task, for example not having to go for skill capes, pet grinds, or super low drop rates like the Smoldering Stone. And then you got the extreme chunk accounts that have to do everything available in the tasks with only very few exceptions. I have nothing but respect for these mad lads. I myself will be going for a somewhat chill standard accounts to prevent myself from burning out. Now let's somewhat go over the chunk rules I have to follow. I don't have to go for pets or skill capes. I think that's one very fast way to burn out on a game like this. I must complete quests as far as possible within my chunks. I think I'll be blacklisting minigames that involve other players, as I'm rather socially anxious and don't feel great having to ask people to get together, and so I also don't have my Ironman's Heartseer's Diary done, where you need to complete a game of Barbarian Assault. Boss drops are required as long as the drop rate is below 1 in 500. Chunks will be rolled, and my starting chunk is going to be random. More in-depth rules I'll probably settle on as we go, because truth be told I have no idea what I'm doing. And if anyone has questions about certain parts of the account, I'll do my absolute best to answer them. And the start of the account itself will be done live on stream on Wednesday the 19th of February during my first ever subathon. So if you want to see the start of that account, I'd love to see you over on Twitch. That being said, I'm super looking forward to starting this account, and I hope you'll all enjoy the journey as we go. It's going to be a project next to my regular streams, so progress on the account will likely not be as fast as dedicated chunk YouTubers, but if you want to see some of the other things I do, I will have links to my other socials, like Twitch or my Discord, linked in the description of this video. If you're excited for this journey, feel free to drop a little like and subscribe, and I'll do my very best to get some fun content for you in the near future. Toodles!